Developing tonight, we now know what caused yesterday's shelter-in-place and a voluntary evacuation order in Port Neches following a chemical plant explosion last week. It was a broken valve on a tank that holds a cancer-causing chemical. Channel 2's Marianne Martinez is live in Beaumont, where officials have just released more information about this. Marianne?
Hello, they did that during a press conference here earlier today. Now, we know that a tank at the TPC plant in Port Neches was leaking a chemical known to cause cancer called butadiene. That has been resolved now, according to those officials, but they say in order to avoid a similar situation in the future, they're going to be moving any other chemicals that may be in tanks that may have been compromised in last week's explosion out of there into different facilities. Trent Anderson lives in Port Neches, less than a quarter of a mile from the TPC plant that exploded last week. He says TPC sent a toxicologist to his house, and the toxicologist said it was okay to move back in. But like many people in Port Neches, he's lost faith in TPC, saying he doesn't believe them.
Not one bit. They work for TPC. So, I mean, they're coming in, great. You're getting great levels. That's awesome. I'd like an independent person to come in, show me what they got. Then I can go from there. That's how I feel right now. It's been real frustrating for everybody. And this is day number 8. And to be honest, we're kind of sick and tired of it.
As local officials and TPC faced the media today, they explained that a broken valve leaking butadiene was to blame, but that the threat is over now. A shelter-in-place warning was issued around 7 p.m. last night. People told to stay inside. A few hours later, people were told they could voluntarily evacuate. Schools letting parents know that kids could stay home for the rest of the week.
We don't take it lightly at upending them again. And we certainly don't want to put human health or the environment at risk.
The EPA says there have been tens of thousands of readings for air quality since last week. They have never detected a high level of butadiene that would affect someone's health. Between the EPA and the state, there are 30 air monitoring stations. They brought in a toxicologist to explain why some people have been feeling sick.
You can get a headache just based on the odor itself, not based on any kind of toxicity response. So think about it in terms of you don't like perfume. My mom, she hates perfume. She gets headaches at the slightest whiff of perfume. It doesn't mean she's having a toxic response to perfume. So butadiene is one of those chemicals where it's a nuisance odor.
Also earlier today, the Chemical Safety Board, which is in charge of investigating the cause of the explosion last week, said that the preliminary results have shown that it was a plant failure, a system failure at the plant rather, what they believe caused the explosion last week. We did ask TCP about that today, but they chose not to comment. Reporting live from Beaumont, Marianne Martinez, KPRC, Channel 2 News.